It's Sunday morning, and today I'll be bicycling up the mountain. We're very lucky to live in this city because just at the edge of town there's this amazing 10-kilometer climb. In 10 kilometers you gain 600 meters of elevation. It's not particularly steep. The average gradient is about 5%, but there are some sections that are 15%, so you do get a pretty good leg workout. But it's just such a nice morning routine. Wake up, have a coffee, cycle up the mountain, maybe get some breakfast at the top, maybe cycle home, have breakfast at home. But this is how I stay lean. A lot of people ask to post what I eat in a day. None of that really matters, I think. It's more about what you do. If you want to look lean, you have to do activities that make you lean. Cycling is one of the best. Howdy, Parker. You can hear my breathing. It's getting a little bit labored. That's because we've begun to climb. The first part of this climb is kind of steep, but not too bad. But you have to be really careful not to blow your load on the first part of the climb, because then it's going to be very hard. So because it's a 10-kilometer climb, it takes close to an hour if you're just chilling. If you're trying to send it and go fast, my record is 45. The king of the mountain record is like 25 minutes, which is absolutely insane, unbelievable. But those guys are professional cyclists. I'm very happy to just do it in 50 minutes. If I go alone, I try to push myself a little bit. If I go with my friends or with my girlfriend, we make it more of a social ride. Just get outside, enjoy the nature, talk, quality time, the whole deal, you know. Today I'm riding with my girlfriend, so we're really chilling. I'm very proud of her that she joined me. She's not a fan of the mountain. She likes to ride her bicycle on the flat, but nothing beats going up a mountain first thing in the morning. What do you think, Yash?
I love cycling down the mountain. That's the best part.
So a nice thing about going up the mountain is that when you get to the top, you get to turn around and you get to enjoy downhill cycling. Downhill cycling is just pure pleasure and euphoria, especially if there's no traffic. You don't have to pedal, you just coast, fly. It just feels amazing. So cycling up the mountain has this amazing pleasure-pain system. You suffer on the way up, and then you experience euphoria and pleasure on the way down. Right now is the pain phase. Woo! Cycling is a really great way to improve your work capacity, because the effort is somewhat low intensity compared to what you would do in the gym or in calisthenics. I mean, you can do this for hours, but it's hard enough that you have to keep working, and the gains that you make here can really be utilized in the training that you'll do in the gym or in calisthenics, just because the mental strength that you build to keep going. Cycling is all about overcoming mental barriers. So you feel that you gotta stop, you can't, your legs are giving out, but you know it's all psychological. Physically you can keep going and going and going. So it's a really good tool to teach yourself how to deal with the pain and not stop, how to keep going. That's what it's all about here. And it's such an important lesson to learn. And this is a perfect training ground. I used to think that squats were a great teacher for this. Squats used to teach me how to deal with pain, how to deal with stressors. But how long does a set of squats last? A set of squats last maybe a minute if you're like standing there between reps. But cycling, this climb lasts for 40 minutes or an hour. There are some harder climbs that last 2 hours, and the whole time you're suffering. It's a whole different ball game. The gains you make are awesome. Today being Sunday, the mountain is actually full of other cyclists, full of runners, hikers, of course dogs, because it's Thailand. But it's really There's a runner. It feels really cool. It's like a community atmosphere on the mountain. You're cycling up, you see other people who are getting fit. You see young people, you see old people, you see men, you see women, you see everything and anything. And I don't know, it just keeps you motivated, keeps you pushing, keeps you coming out for more. People are waking up bright and early on a Sunday. It's just a really cool lifestyle to enjoy. There's a guy enjoying the way down. Looks pretty fun, doesn't it? Definitely looking forward to the way down. I want to talk a little bit about aesthetics. We all like aesthetics, whether we admit it or not. You know, everybody watches Chinese weightlifters. Everybody likes Dmitry Klokov. We gravitate towards people that have good aesthetics. We listen to them, we want to look like them. You could tell yourself that you like performance. All you care about is performance. You're a human being. Aesthetics mean a lot. Aesthetics are the first impression. Now, there are different ways to achieve aesthetics, and I guess the definition of aesthetics is not universal, but my theory is not to train for aesthetics, but to choose hobbies and do sports that give you aesthetics as a byproduct. So instead of going to the gym and trying to pump up your side delts, or running on a treadmill like a hamster, trying to lose some fat off your belly or whatever, lose a few inches off your waist, I just don't like that way. You want to choose hobbies, you want to choose a lifestyle that results in looking the way that you want to look. You want to be fit, you want to be low body fat, you want to be shredded. The answer is not manipulating your diet, manipulating your exercise, counting calories, counting steps. It's so much simpler than that. The answer is choosing hobbies and living a lifestyle that's conducive to how you want to look. For example, cycling up the mountain. Before I started doing this, I was 90 kilos, almost 200 pounds. Now I'm 75 kilos. You can see my abs, you can see the definition of my face. At no point did I actively try to lose weight. At no point did I diet. Just the new hobby that I picked up completely changed my body, because that's what the body looks like for a cyclist or a runner or hiker, anything. So if you want to look a certain way, look at the athletes at different sports, and that's what will happen if you practice that sport enough. That's what it's all about. Find something that you love doing, do it, and your body will look great as a result of it. That's right. We finished our morning bicycle ride. These are our rewarding fruit shakes. I got myself a mango and strawberry shake. What did you get?
I got a coconut shake.
Mango is in season right now, so it's very ripe, very delicious. I try to do this kind of ride once or twice a week. If I'm training for some kind of trip, then I'll go more often, maybe 4 times a week. But if I'm trying to balance this with calisthenics, I don't cycle more than twice a week. I do think that I end up losing too much muscle mass just because I like to cycle for a long time, so I limit it to twice a week. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good time. Take it easy. Peace.